Hey guys, it's me, Wanda, the solo traveler, and I am coming to you today with a video that will hopefully help get you out of your mental block of traveling solo. There are a lot of people that I come in contact with that expresses a desire to cruise solo and have been wanting to do it for some time, but for whatever reason, they have not pulled the trigger. And I know a lot of it has to do with the mental block. And it's like anything else, once you can get past the psychological ideology of having to have someone with you to do things, to have fun, I think then it becomes a little easier. So hopefully this advice that I have for you will be a little practical in nature and not just say, hey, just get out there and do it. Because I know it's easy for me to say, I've been doing it for a while. I got into solo traveling not because it was something that I aspired to do. I did it because there were things that I wanted to do, places I wanted to go, and there was nobody to go with me. So I chose to go alone. And not only that, my job, I'm a healthcare professional, traveled as a nurse for a long time. It kind of prepared me to travel solo. And it's not for everybody. Let me start off by saying solo traveling is not for everybody. But you won't know, right, until you try it. So this is how I suggest that you start. Start small, right? Start off by doing something simple by yourself, like going to the movies, for instance, out to dinner, going to a concert. I've gone to concerts, plays. I've done it all. But try something really simple and see how that feels. Try it on. Maybe the first time you do it, it might not feel comfortable. You're a little self-conscious about people looking at you and what are they going to say. But do this for me. The next time you go out to dinner, whether you're going out by yourself or somebody else, do me a favor. Take a moment and look around you. Look at the table behind you, look at the tables beside you, and look at the table in front of you. And notice how many people are doing what most people do when they're out in a group these days. They're on their cellular devices. They are very rarely in conversation with the person sitting across from them or the person that's at the table with them. So why not go out alone? So when people say to me, wow, Wanda, you go out to dinner by yourself, you don't feel strange? No, I don't feel strange because I have a reason when I go out by myself to be on my cellular device or to be reading a book or to be silent. But what's their excuse? There's a table of 10 and 7 or 8 out of the 10 of them are on their phones, on social media, texting. Go out to dinner, take a good book, take your cell phone. Don't worry about the people around you. They're not worried about you. And if they are, let them be. Let them. You know, if you don't have that stuck in your mind that, oh, I don't want to look like I'm pitiful or look like, oh, I'm lonely. Honey, just because people are sitting at a table with you does not mean that you're still not lonely. Can I get an amen? If it's anybody's company that I can appreciate, it is mine. Not that I don't like hanging with other people, but nobody can hold my attention like I can hold my attention. So try that on for size. Do it a couple of times. And I guarantee you, it's going to get a little easier. One thing about traveling now solo, cruising solo, it's becoming a thing now. More people are doing it. If you just continue to think about it and talk about it and read about it and watch everybody else doing it, it'll be 5-10 years and you'll still say, boy, I sure would love to do this. Not only that, don't deprive yourself of doing something that you want to do because there's no one around to do it with you. Don't do that. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. And you should have better than that. So if it's something that you really want to do, someplace you really want to go, even if it's not about cruising, maybe it's a play you wanted to see. Like Hamilton was something I've wanted to see for a long time. And the heck if I was going to let not having someone to go with me, or maybe my friends not being willing to pay the hundreds of dollars that it costs to see it, the heck if I was going to let that prevent me from going? Oh no. Because guess what? When I walked into the theater, I didn't care who was sitting next to me. I was there to see what was on the stage. I wasn't there to conversate. I wasn't there to have a discussion. I wasn't there because of the person that was next to me. I was there because I came to see a show. When I go to a concert, I'm there to see the person that is performing. I wanted to challenge you to start small. Go to dinner alone or go to the movies alone, especially dinner. Because I really want you to stop and take a look around you and see what the majority of the people are doing sitting at the tables near you. And I think that's going to help to dispel this notion that you have to be with somebody to enjoy what it is that you're doing, because just because you're with them doesn't mean that you are enjoying it. That is it for me, guys, but give me your feedback. Tell me if you do this. Tell me what you've observed and how you feel about it. And take that first step, and I guarantee you it will propel you. It's like anything else. Practice makes perfect. And it becomes normal for you. It's normal for me to travel by myself. In fact, I travel alone many times. I plan a trip, especially cruises, and I don't tell anybody until I'm back home. Why? Because I don't want anybody else with me. Sometimes I want some people with me, but many times I just enjoy my own company. And that's just me. I know it's not everybody. I don't expect it to be everybody, but I don't want you to pass up what you desire to do, especially if you just find yourself newly single or newly alone, or maybe you've been that way for a while and you're just wanting to do it but afraid to. You know what? I'll tell you, like Joyce Meyer says, do it afraid. It's okay. Just go ahead out and do it anyway. That's all I have for you. I am Wanda, the solo traveler, and happy cruising, or I guess I should say happy traveling, whether you're traveling to the movies or you're traveling to the other side of the world.